Right, we're going to go live on this final map. Clan-based Euro Cup. Action Legion versus 4 Kings. This is the decider, Hidden Fortress.
Yes.
And here we go, Vision getting that upper spawn. His teammate dropped off with the plasma right onto the red
nice
zone.
rail.
Yeah, we're following Gizmo, right?
Yeah, Gizmo, yeah.
Well, they missed an opportunity to get into the LG yellow. I don't know why anybody would do that. I know it makes some sense to drop down and attack.
Don't give up this rail, Gizmo. You're going to need it to try and defend first quad with, or defend the next rail pickup.
Red,
nice,
red,
nice. That's a really good play. They just picked up a lot of frags at that red.
Who are you favouring for this one, by the way?
I'm favouring Action to right the wrongs of losing this map earlier.
Here's the first quad
From
of
their
Action are in position for it. Nobody wants it though.
Nightops does. He's stepped up. He's a big game player.
He has been pretty good tonight, actually.
Trying to get this quad run going now, obviously he doesn't have much health to work with. That's key.
Dangerous route to take as well with no health. You can be spawned on a lot of areas.
He'd love it if that 50 just came up, but it's not going to be generous enough.
He's in good position to do some serious fraggage now.
Does miss out on the next rail, but at least 4 Kings do not have one.
Good attack. Needs to hit his shots. It doesn't hit though.
I don't think he hit any plasma. I mean,
any? No.
Yeah, any.
Look at that LG from Chris. Absolutely put 50% plasma.
Well, he's not going to miss out on easy shots on the staircase disc. He's going to punish you for even contemplating attacking him that route.
56%. He misses out on the yellow though, unfortunately. And
he does, but he backs off. Going to hit shots in this position. This is a lovely position to sit in.
Especially if you're not getting pressured.
About to be pressured though. Oh my god, handles it.
What a bunch of frags! This is amazing play from Chrissa.
How can you deal with that individual play?
He doesn't notice the guy to the left of him come up the stairs. It must have been zoomed there.
Must have been something, because suddenly his awareness went to 0. When a moment ago he was absolutely on fire.
That's the kind of Chris we saw win the EMS for 4 Kings.
The kind of one that won it single-handedly for them on the last map.
I think he's the best TDMer in reality. It doesn't rely on just amazing aim or something like that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He's so intelligent in his play. He's got all these little trick jumps. He's just an all-round amazing player that would fit into any team.
Or if he didn't fit in, you'd make room for him.
Of course, they went quite con, didn't they?
Of course they did this. They absolutely dominated the final on Hidden Fortress.
Oh,
people
Dash
couldn't believe what they were
trying
seeing.
to defend it. DK comes out on top with that quad.
What the hell?
Did he even connect there? What?
Did he hit more than one cell of lightning gun? If you want to call it cells.
One ziz, I want to call it.
One beam.
Actually check behind the door there. A little bit risky, perhaps.
It is risky. There's all manner of players who sit in that position. Wow.
His LG was, again, pretty terrible to drop down.
Yeah, well, his aim isn't his strongest attribute, is it?
No. Aim's not everything, of course.
It's the only thing I care about, but it's not everything.
I don't care about aim at all.
Okay.
You can tell from my performances. All that running around aimlessly. Red up in 10 seconds. Spy over in this position now. We saw how impressive he was with the railgun, which he's now got in his possession.
Gonna have to pull out some rail shots to defend this red. Looks like he's succeeded.
Wow, what?
Well,
Like
I wouldn't have taken it off Chrissa. I mean, I'm assuming Chrissa's probably got more than 27 health to his name.
If Chrissa turns up and he's seemingly demanding an item, I would imagine that he's in the best position for it.
Oh, how does... Well, I was going to say, how did Spy escape then, but didn't.
Pretty close to the next red.
We've got a very even statistic on red armor pickups. This is 5-5, now 6-5 in 4K's favour. So these reds are being tightly contested, as you'd expect from 2 well-matched teams.
How's that compared to the yellows?
Well, the yellows, those are 4 more taken for Action. They've got 2 megas advantage as well.
It's
so
very similar.
Pickups,
yeah, very similar to the first time we saw
yeah,
these
exactly.
two plays.
The item stats were even the whole way through that game, pretty much, but the quads were not even. At one stage in the meeting earlier, it was 6-1 on the quads.
There we go, 4 kings picking up the quad. Look at the grenades, just knocking Vision off.
He's not going to have to... Well, he's not going to be able to rely on taking that red to keep himself up. But this is a nice area to be in because it's hard for anyone to get an angle to do damage on you, and you can, you know, use that shotgun effectively at the tight ranges.
Yeah, wait for the 50, get the red armor, get the spawn kills. It is really nice play that by Vision.
Look at Nightops, he has this knack of dropping in behind the quad with a lightning gun. I mean, in the end, it's a useful quad run. It's not spectacular by any means, but it solidifies the lead. 11 frags the lead.
Did a very good job, I thought.
Yeah. Without really going anywhere, he did a good job.
Yeah, something to remember on this map is that you don't always just have to rush around like crazy looking for frags.
Yeah, rushing around like crazy is only an option when you are stacked, realistically, or if you know your opponents have nothing. Otherwise, most of the time, you'll just be met with a rocket or a shotgun blast, and then they might back off for a teleporter or something.
Excellent.
Just dropping out in this back room over this back yellow.
It's a lot of damage, but he's taken a lot as well. And there you go. But, you know, it's important that he does things like that to keep the pressure on action. He can't just sit back at the yellow and LG and think all is right with the world because he has both of those items. You know, it's important he's out there doing damage.
Excellent.
Sparty's out here as well, and we saw how much damage Sparty did earlier on this map. He did 100 damage short of 10k, I believe.
Chris, a nice railgun shot as he picked up that railgun. Leading up to the power-up as well, and it's important to know the time on the rail. And I think it's going to spawn after the power-up, isn't it?
Not sure.
So I guess part of the focus of the quadrant will be trying to run around to that railgun area. DK rushing in, amazing rocket play.
Unbelievable.
Did save the quad somehow.
I thought for all the world that Action had that quad sign up, but DK hit like a nade on entry and then a direct rocket. It was brilliant.
It's my whoa.
Did well to correct his movement there to avoid that.
Sparty's stalking the red armor area, looking to rape people.
Not where you want to spawn if your name's Nightops.
20 frag margin now.
Excellent.
He's only got one
Gonna get
shot
his
there.
next red as well.
Nice run.
I believe that red is coming up very soon. Although I can claim to know, I've got such bad timing.
There it is, for. You did know.
Wow, maybe I've got some sort of innate knowledge.
Maybe we'll win tonight because you actually time an item for once.
Doesn't seem likely that I can time during a game.
Action have had a fair bit of practice on this map tonight already.
Yeah, it's only the second time I've had to play it in the space of an hour.
And they have to play against
Also-
us if they're going to play us right after this.
What you're saying, this is they're really warmed up for it and perhaps we're not.
Yeah, but I'm going to say we're way better at it than them, so we'll win. Sparty right on top of this red there. Nightops diving on top of him. Didn't do any damage and an easy railgun kill for Sparty in the end. 55% rail,
Look at his
5
rails,
impressives.
great shots.
Sparty doesn't miss. Look at this, ZLC must have the LG yellows as well, and Sparty's just demolished him.
They're in trouble, you have to say, Action. They're nearly 30 frags behind now. It was so close up until the last 2 minutes.
It was 4 Kings that selected this final map as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they took the confidence of beating Action on this in their game earlier.
Quad was picked up by Sparty, but Action just dived in that front doorway and
Well,
took him out.
essential, but they...
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good, that rocket. That bounced him away from it. That was fortunate, but good.
Gizmo did a lot of damage there for very low health, actually, before he went down. Cycle away from Sparty. Let's have a look at some of the 4 Kings players. What? Christ, are just standing still there. That's what happened. Then, nice bit of LG before he ran out of ammo. 41% LG for Chris. I think he had 62% rail as well. Chris are really pulling out all the aim stats.
The aim.
Da aim.
Not a player that relies on aim, but still a player who has immensely strong aim. So, ideal sort of player, really.
Look at that DK diving and stealing away the lightning gun from Dash, but he's already got 100 ammo with his lightning gun, so not too much lost in terms of him. Dash now going to move out to support this rail.
Hesitated there, he could have done so much damage.
Well, yeah, he drew out the railgun, but I mean that would have been prime spot to just fire down a bunch of rockets.
Well, one rocket might have hit 3 people then.
But it was a good rail from Sparty, was it? Like?
Well, if there's a good rail bin here, then there's a good chance it was from Sparty.
He's not bad with it.
You know, I'd take that bet that it was probably him.
It's a ZLC with 50 armor railgun. He's being spawned on. Nightops did take that last red before the power-ups. Oh, it's not the last red, is it? But the previous red. Krista coming out of that lightning gun yellow room with 70 odd armor to his name and a lightning gun. Red armor up in 5 seconds. Nightops has already been eliminated a couple of times since that red pickup, so he didn't get good use of it. Oh, Krista moving away from the red just as it spawned. He does manage to gather it though.
Not going to survive this.
Here's DK with a quad. The Four Kings have just stepped up their game immensely on this map since the previous game. Action going to have to do more with their control of Lightning Gun Yellow because I feel like they've had it for most of the map.
Does always seem like they have control of the room, but never an opportunity to push out and really dominate with it. And it is a gun. I mean, the lightning gun on this map, you can certainly move into positions and dominate the red area with it, or the bridge area, but they just haven't had the opportunity.
Dashy and Nightops on the other side of the map to that lightning gun setup. Nightops actually following now. Got a good position to rail in, takes out a couple of the Four Kings players. Could be in position to challenge for this red, although he's more concerned with this teleport. Perhaps wisely so, although Vision's come out looking rather unscathed. Oh, onto Dash, who did just pick up the railgun. 2 quick frags with it as well.
Going to be here for this next red. I mean, he's had great timing on the items all game, but the problem is, I kind of feel like he's been on his own a lot of the time at them because he's got a -22 net. Yet it's not really a bad thing in some ways because he's actually been at the items. He just hasn't had the support.
Let's add it up as well that they've had so many lightning guns, but how many times have we actually seen a lightning gun used at that midfield? I mean, we've been watching the red a lot, and there's barely any lightning guns there, so they're just not using it. They're not utilising that weapon effectively. 10 seconds to go before the quad as we're following DK with the lightning gun this time. He didn't know who to pick particularly. Didn't drop the weapon. Action could still be in a little bit of trouble if there's a last second rush by Four Kings. There it is! Quad does just briefly escape at least. Got to be careful going through that telly. I mean, it's kind of an obvious ambush point there.
No ammo. He has no ammo.
That's pretty unfortunate for Gizmo.
Professor, how do you miss that rail? Ace for it as well. I wouldn't have killed Dash.
Now, man.
You see, Dash is just, he's always in this position for these items. And this time, you know, he had people with him.
He's got another railgun, another red. If one guy can control those 2 items,
well, I'm pretty sure Dash has had the times on these all been in there. And he's been dying.
It's strange because they have had lightning and yellow for large periods of this game. Is it just the power-ups? Is that it for? I mean,
well, it's part of it, but it's, you know, 2 to 5 in Four Kings' favour on power-ups, but the time isn't that high on them. They've had 1 minute 28 seconds out of a possible 2 minutes 30.
What Dash is doing here is brilliant, but he's going to be caught out. Well, no, now the 50's up, so perfect. Needs a railgun again, though, to really make use of that area. This is great play by Dash at the moment. Just got to hope the rest of his team are doing some great work on the rest of the map.
Yep, Zed, he's been running his items well.
Rail should be up any second. He's going to need that as well. He's got no ammo. Go and get it, Dash. What? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Dash, I think, wanted that railgun, but Nitot's sharing. He's going to use the shotgun, though. He effectively blocks off 2 of them coming the back route.
Yeah. Good.
Getting to LG, can't make it back now. Yeah.
Next to.
That's worked out very well as Nitot's with that railgun with quad. Needed that frag, really. Oh my god, and he dropped some vision. Actually does get the frag in the end. Mega health to his name. Would love that lightning gun. And he does manage to grab it. 100 ammo to utilise with that one. Sparty with the shotgun. Didn't get too close, did well there, Nitops. He's got 6 frags out of this.
This is a good run. I mean, back to within
Red
6,
armour
the difference
on
now.
top as well. And they're surely going to get this rail. Gives his
Well,
weapon
they've
to
really
Dash.
stepped up their play as a team now at the red. You know, before it was Dash dying over and over again on his own, knowing the times but just not having the chance to pick the items up. But they've really turned it around well now.
A Dash 6th, impressive there. In
Nice.
53% now. Red armor. Is he going to double it? I would.
Gonna have to.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
forced into that. He didn't want to. He wanted a teammate to come and pick it up.
He
But
could do with another weapon here because he's going to run out of ammo very soon.
well, if this rocket comes up, it'll be ideal. He'll be impossible to knock off this area if he has a rocket. That amount of armor.
It wasn't up. He's just going to wait for this. Oh, look at that tempting plasma. He used it as bait instead, and now it's gone from the map, so there's no risk someone...
He's going to have to tell a teammate to be on this red.
They are,
finally,
they do
yeah.
grab it. Shotgun's not up. This is great play by Dash. Really brilliant play. Only got 1 shot though. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't notice him had a shotgun.
Picked it up just now from the corner, didn't they?
I don't know. But this is a lot better. I mean, the red armor will be up in a few seconds. He knows the time of it. He can drop it in. Oh, they missed out.
Sparty's got it.
Grabs himself that rail though. He's hitting his shots. That's so important. 11 impressives. This is his play. Is bringing them back into this. Eventually taken out by Krista. God, picked up by Nitops. Look at that drop shotgun. He manages to actually get it and escape and a couple of frags. That is unbelievable.
Unlucky. Sparty spawns in his bag. And yeah, as you said, Dash been doing so well. You know, he was on a -22 net, and he's back down to, well, he was back down to -12. All of a sudden, a few spawn frags later, he's -14. But he's really turned his game around, and he's had help from his teammates, you know, in that red armor area, and it's really made a difference to this game. So he was playing that selfless role and always trying to contest, you know, those 2 key items, and it just wasn't working for a long time. But see, once it does work, you know, his persistence has really paid off.
Oh, Action have now taken the lead as we follow Gizmo getting that mega health. And we've only got just 2 minutes remaining, 1 quad to decide the outcome of this match. Will this turn out to be not the greatest map pick?
Well, they should have sewn this game up, really, but Action have brought it back. They've allowed Action to do it. They haven't kept up the pressure they had on the red all game, 4K.
Teams are tied. Blue leads.
Gizmo down his mega health there. He did pick it, but he was punished by Chris's rocket play. 25 seconds before this final quad of the map. Oh my! What are they doing? ZLC! Oh my god, Telefrag's teammate, that was absolutely crazy.
Why did Vision switch out the shotgun again? He went to machine gun and brought the shotgun back out. Sparty though. That was a great job to get that red.
Got a rail pick up as well.
Oh no, wow.
Look at that, DK takes it. Is it going to be pummeled? This could secure it out for 4 Kings though, after all.
This is it, yeah, 4 Kings have won this. That is such a close game, and at the end they...
Wow, DK just dives into that one. Oh, another team kill though by ZLC.
I mean, Sparty stacked, but wow, it's gone from stacked to dead in the space of 2 or 3 seconds.
9 frags. Bring it back 40 seconds. It's possible, but
It is possible.
it's going to be tough, especially against 4 Kings of all the teams.
Problem is getting clean kills, which is so difficult to do on this map.
So we're trying to Gizmo, shotgun kill on Chris, needs a second kill here, doesn't get one. Nightop's diving in there. Dash getting the frag from behind as well. 7 frags the difference. DK gonna fall. 5 frags the difference. 10 seconds left. It's 4 frags. It's possible.
Picking up another one.
3 frags. Gonna get one more here, surely.
Yeah. Oh,
1 frag
gosh.
difference.
So close.
Wow. Hey, guess what? That telefrag. Remember that one? Just a minute ago?
I didn't see it.
Oh, there's 2 of them
Unbelievable.
looking at the teleporter, waiting for each other to go through, and then they just dive through together. That's lost them the game. Wow. What an end. These 2 teams are so close in ability, but 4 Kings just have that ability to come out on top and win it. Simple as. Let's go to a quick break.
Let's.
Wow. I wrote 1 hour ago that would be like if a team loses by a friendly telefrag. It really was amazing when these little frags really do cost you in the end. That was such a great what? How many maps did we play there? 6 maps was it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Six,
It was
six.
entertaining though. Entertaining.
Good stuff,
I
yeah.
mean, every map was close.
Well, that's what you want to see, isn't it? Close games. We wouldn't be saying the same, would we, if every game had been a blowout, even if it was 6 maps. I don't think we saw more than... I don't think there was ever more than 20 of a difference, was there, in any of these maps?
No, yeah. Unbelievable.
I think the biggest difference was 14, maybe, out of all of them. Which is amazing.
So, I mean, it just shows the Champions League and, well, obviously Eurocup then as well.
The concept is a success.
The concepts of success, close games. It just shows, like, honestly, the ability of all these teams at the top level. So close now. I say that, and then we're just about to play more.
Yeah.
With zero
and we've had a lot of
practice.
practice, haven't we?
Yes.
Might not be so close.
Might not be so